Hey everybody, it's Stacia Kennedy, and I just came up with this at this very last second. It's going to be called Mom Strong Interview Series. I'm super excited. And so as we have people go in, if you're watching the replay, I'm going to let people come in, but I'm going to introduce my guests. We have a special guest here in a minute. And if you somehow come on here and watch the replay, then definitely, you can speed up to probably about 43 seconds. I'm going to see if we can hold on just a second while people come on, and as the video gets shared out to my different pages and can invite a bunch of people. But I'm super excited to have my friend here, Brittany Willems. She is a mom, of course. Happy Mother's Day. We just passed Mother's Day, but happy belated Mother's Day. And she is a mom of a little boy, and a little girl. We both have something in common. We just recently had a little baby. Mine's just 8 months. How old is your daughter now? I think she's a little older.
She'll be 10 months tomorrow.
Okay. Awesome. And I'm not sure if you're still in nursing school or are you not, or not anymore? Okay, good. Well, she used to be in school, but now she is a full-time coach, which I want to share a little bit more about that, you guys. And let me get my agenda up here. So that's my short, really, introduction. But Brittany, maybe you can tell them where you're from, where you're at, and a little bit about yourself, too.
Okay, yeah. So like you said, I'm a mom. I have a 6-year-old son and a 9-month-old, almost 10-month-old little girl. My husband and I both, actually we're from Florida, South Florida. And yes, we were both in nursing school and we graduated, and now he's home with me, and I am a full-time Beachbody Coach. So I have a full-time business.
Great. So how long have you been a Beachbody Coach?
I've been a Beachbody Coach I started out as a discount coach because I joined a challenge group and I really loved Shakeology. So I joined on as and I really thought that was as far as I was going to go with it. It gave me a really great discount. I love the products. I love the programs, but like you said, we were in school, and, I kind of just saw some fellow coaches that I've known previously, really just talking about their coaching business and running challenge groups, and they just seemed like they were having so much fun with it. So I was like, you know what the heck? Like, I'm going to try a challenge group. Like, I'll just try running one and see how it goes. And I ran some here and there, and they were like so fun. But at the time, like, I was in full-blown school, like up to my ears. And my husband was working full-time. We had a toddler at the time, and I just didn't really think that I could really fit that in. So I kept putting it off, but really it was like on my mind all the time. Like, I loved the way the challenge groups went. And so I decided whenever we graduated, I was like, you know what, we have to wait. I'm just going to dive into Beachbody coaching. While we're waiting, it can't hurt. Like, I'm just going to do it. So my husband was very supportive. He loved the products too. And he drinks Shakeology daily and does the workout programs. And he's like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Just try it out. And long story short, within the time period, it was 6-month period, of running groups and just being active every day, it turned into a thing. I was bringing in income. I was having customers. I was having challengers. I was having a lot of fun with it. And that's when I really just decided, you know what, I just want to do this for a little while. And so I've never really technically worked as a nurse. I love nursing. It's awesome. But I just found my, in Beachbody, and I love it.
So what was your life before becoming a coach? What got you involved in trying out the workouts and the program?
I think it was just the fact that, I had a little boy, and at the time he he was around 3. And I'd never really had a background in like fitness or anything like that, you know. I guess, I don't know, I never really went to a gym or anything like that, but I was never like super happy with my body, especially after him. You know, he was, 10.5-pound baby. He was a big baby. So there were areas, there were areas, of my body that I was just like, I would love to firm this or tone this or whatever. So I was just, I don't know, like I said, I knew coaches, that were doing this and that I knew previously, and they were getting such great results that I just decided I needed to try something new. And I knew that I didn't really have time to go to the gym, and I never really left my son, much at all. So I needed something that I could do that was convenient and that I could do from home. And that's why Beachbody is just amazing, because the programs, the workouts are short time periods, and I did it during his nap times and I got great results. So I think that was just what it was, the convenience, and I love the Shakeology. So
awesome. So number one, you didn't have any experience. You don't need to have experience, so no one needs to have experience to become a coach. And number two, you want to just get more healthier and lose weight after having a baby. Let's see and you kind of already talked about what it means to be a coach. We run challenge groups and hold people accountable. What, anything else that you can mention that you think a good coach would do for you?
Well, I know for me, my upline coach, whenever I was in my first challenge group, because when it was presented to me, the word coach really kind of like intimidated me. Because like I said, I didn't have any fitness background. I wasn't any kind of professional anything. I just felt like that was such a scary term. But whenever I was in the group and I saw really what coaches do is they support and they encourage and they just really help you, emotionally, in every way possible, just to get, reach some goals. And they're just very supportive and they just help you along the way. And whenever I saw that, I was like, I think that I can do this, because, although I wasn't any type of professional, I knew that I loved helping other people. I wanted to make a difference in someone's life, and I always knew that I wanted to be in some type of medical field because of that reason. So that's why I was in nursing school. I like to help people, and I figured that I could do this. I could support people. I can help people, and just kind of be a challenger right alongside of them. Like I was still working at, hitting some of my own goals while helping, support others reach their goals. So to me, that's what a coach is. It's a supporter, an encourager, just overall just helps people.
Awesome. That's really awesome. That kind of goes into my last question. How has becoming a Beachbody coach allowed you to live your dream life? You obviously help a lot of people, but what else has it helped you achieve your dream life and goals?
Oh gosh. So many different ways. Honestly, coaching has helped me tremendously, like emotionally, financially, every way possible. Like I said, I have a little baby, and the fact that I can, am home with her all the time, I missed out a lot on my son when he was growing up. I was like in school all the time. And when I wasn't in school, I was at clinicals. And when I wasn't there, I was studying. And it's just like, there's so much that I feel like I missed out on. And that broke my heart, because ultimately I knew that I really just would love to be with my kids. And coaching has allowed me to do that and to, work from home, be home with her. My son, like go on his field trips, be present in his school activities. In that way, that's like tremendously helped me. Emotionally, like the other coaches on the teams, they're very inspiring. Financially, every way possible, coaching has just been amazing. So I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Like I said, I love nursing, but I don't know if I'll ever do that. I think I would rather just coach forever. I love it.
Awesome. That's great. I'm super excited to hear that your husband's doing it alongside you as well. My husband does it with me as well too. And thank you so much for your time and sharing with my community, and as well as, hopefully you can share this out as well as with on your page as well too. So if anybody, whoever's watching this video, whether you're friends with me or with Brittany, get a hold of Brittany if you are, on this, on her page and you're watching this and you hadn't had information about what we do. We'd love to help support you guys. And in the next few days, I'll also be doing a webinar with a little bit more information about coaching and about what we do. You can click on the link in this video. I'll be posting it later on as well too. Thanks so much again, and aloha. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next video, guys, and the next interview.